then very difficult criterion is naturally the importance. How important is this what has been done in order to make people more active or give them more possibility to be more active? And validity is partly related to this, that how valid are the services or sites for those who should be and would be the users of these services and facilities and so on. And naturally we had to give credit for innovativeness also, and this is important. But I think there's one lesson we should learn, and it is that there are tremendous amounts of possibilities and tools and instruments and everything there already without any kind of invention. But this does not say that it would not be good to have inventions. And as we know, and we have a representative here, we have been very successful in Finland in inventing the pole walking, Nordic walking, stick walking, and it has been tremendous success in Finland and elsewhere, and shows how right type of activity at right time with right good equipment developed for that purpose. That combination and good marketing, enthusiastic people marketing it was they were the secrets of the pole walking success. So that I think this is about what we thought, and this is written in a little bit in other way, but this is at least in the archives. I don't go through these. There are probably some issues which I didn't put in those, but anyway, this is what we discussed, and thank you very much for the good discussion we had.
Well, so it's very well organized thinking and it is open to discussion. So, how about other members? So, do you have a feeling that it's there?
No, I'm very happy that this very broad investigation in this topic and issue makes sure or confirms that it will be possible to work out some standards, some requirements, some basic criteria when we are following up those recommendations and those guidelines. So I'm indeed happy, since I have confirmation of our expectation that it will be, generally speaking, possible to identify, to document, to market certain standards worldwide, taking into account those considerations. For example, I think it's very important, this aspect of relativity, because this was always something I was sort of a little bit stuck, you see, because how to compare Frankfurt with indeed 20 swimming pools with a city that has only just 2 but is doing an excellent job, and which is reflected by many other symptoms and things happening. So for us this is perfect cluster of recommendations we can follow up there, I should say.
Yes, from my point of view, I think it is really valuable. This criteria and then this framework and some additional criteria. So it gives for us an instrument to discuss about why we have such a criteria. So I think because we have to discuss about this with different cities, for example. So that is our choice, and that is our starting point to discuss. So I think this is really good base to start to go forward, because then we have that's the framework. So I think you can say it's very good.
But however, my question mainly goes to those who are much better judges than we are, to representatives of communities. Would you think that not all of them, but the majority of those standards are feasible, are practical, helpful tools to analyze and to work in a community, or are those tools or those recommendations, those criteria, just too abstract, too far away from reality? How have you been doing it with Healthy City? Do you have a whole set of criteria as well before you allow a country or a community to become a healthy city?
No, the criteria are on much more general level.
Mm-hmm.
So there is political commitment to be described by the cities. It, of course, when you describe it, you include those more detailed aspects into that. Then you need to have this coordination of the resources. Then you have to describe how to work on the special themes, which now relate on this new page on the health equity.
Mm-hmm.
And what the fourth point. So there are four kind of key elements which cities need to describe. But there is a lot of freedom for cities to do that. But of course, in many of them you need all those. So but I think very detailedly, well, it can be also helpful to make you think about it, but then it's also can be complicated because then the cities might find out that yes, of course we have this, and then they're kind of maybe not doing, but still describing. So there is this. Well, personally, I would prefer more freedom, kind of bigger frame work, and then let the cities give freedom to describe.
If I comment, you see, I see this as an good instrument when you see interpreting yesterday's criteria. There are a great number of elements coming from different cities and so on. And when we put those together and then we take, the basics for what criteria what we have chosen. What he has chosen. I think for this purpose, this is really important. We can say that okay, that's the reason we have really a lot of these criteria already there, and then the reason for why we have taken this kind of criteria. So this is a good instrument to say. Ilkka.
Yeah. Yes. I think it's good to have this kind of comprehensive list of what is more or less important in promoting physical activity for all at city level. And it's then free to the city how much they consider each criterion, because the set of criteria is used mainly internally by the city. It can be used also by the FISA in award evaluation and so on, but it's mainly for the city itself. That's I think very important to state first. And so I think that because the cities or who develop cities as active cities, they don't have comprehensive view of what can be there, what is the whole menu, so to say, and therefore it's good to show it at least, and then they can pick what is important for them and pick even that this year we do this and next year that, and so on. They can rate the criteria by themselves, give 100 points to new swimming pool and 200 points to 1,000 people pole walking every week, 3 times a week, or anything. So this is only for clarification, I think. But then one thing which I noticed now is lacking from there by error, and it's collaboration. It should be
Partnership.
Yeah.
Orientation.
Yeah. Collaboration is extremely important in many ways. And then one criterion is also lacking, I think, and it is the political commitment, because it's it should get 900 points immediately, so to say. Because without real political commitment, I think that the fulfillment or realization of the other criteria remains quite meager.
Totally agree.
Okay. Dr. Hammer, if you want.
Just if you allow me to compare, these criteria are the alphabet we have to know, and the story that we shall write with this alphabet depends on the real situation where we are.
Very well. Yeah, good. Yeah, just right.
All right. Thank you. And I think we can go forward and take this third theme, the Finnish connection.